So although there are several components to a full PKI, the ones that you need to know for CISSP is the certificate authority, registration authority. We'll talk about how the certificates are in a repository, and we'll go through how they could be revoked and what that process is. So a PKI, not only is it just for the trust, but it provides a lot of the things that we've covered already. We've talked about how symmetric keys are used to encrypt bulk data, how asymmetric keys are used to provide authenticity or authentication and non-repudiation. And basically, all the things that we've talked about up to now will work within this infrastructure. All the algorithms and the keys and the components that we talked about, this basically provides a whole infrastructure for all of that to work properly. So here are some of the necessary services that will be used in a PKI. There's going to be a whole life cycle that we'll talk about of these certifications are created, how they're distributed. We talked a little bit about how key backup and recovery works. We went through M-of-N, which means that you don't want just one person to be able to recover a key by themselves, but the key, certain keys, especially the ones that encrypt company data, need to be backed up. We'll go through key histories a little bit, cross-certification, which is when different companies may need to basically connect their PKIs. So we'll go through all of these components. Now let's talk about the steps, the basic steps of being involved with the PKI. So let's say I want to be involved with the PKI, which means that I have to get a digital certificate. But where do I get this digital certificate? Well, the process is that I have to make a request to the RA, Registration Authority. And the Registration Authority is then going to validate my identity. And it's going to ask me, it depends upon what type of digital certificate I'm actually asking for, because there's different classes that we'll go through. So the Registration Authority will look at what type of certificate I'm asking for, and it will determine the type of data that I have to provide to prove my identity. So once the RA says, yep, this is Sean Harris, then the RA will send a request over to the Certification Authority. The Certification Authority actually creates the digital certificate, and it's stored in a repository where anybody can actually get it.